All right, I think I'm live. Laz and EJ, you guys are here. Can you hear me? Give me a number one or something, or I think I got the right mic on, and yep, OBS camera, and yep. Hey, Kat, you can hear me? Does it sound okay? I'm on the lapel mic. Hey, hey, Hack. So the audio is good enough? Thank you, Chaos. Appreciate it. Well, although I'm not used to using the screen, the green screen when it's still light out, and it's still not. It's actually a little better, but I got all my lights on right now. But anyway, I don't have no guitars. Actually, I was thinking about getting something like what you got, Hacked, the Black Star Fly little practice amp. I think it was a little different than yours. This one had a rechargeable battery. It was like 150 bucks. One of the stupid deals a day at Guitar Center. I think it was on yesterday. I was thinking about it, but I got two practice amps here now that I don't use, so. But anyway, I'm trying to look to get better video. Although it's not too bad now. I'm on my C920. It's pretty good. Not too bad. But I went to Best Buy today, right? I went to Best Buy and I got, here I'm going to switch, I think it's, well, you can see it on here, but it's too, let me switch to it. See, I'm going through OBS, which the new version of OBS, it has a built-in virtual cam, meaning in StreamYards and a lot of other programs you can stream on, like Zoom, you can, instead of selecting your camera, you can select virtual cam, which is everything you have set up in OBS. So whatever I do in OBS, you're going to see on here. So, and another thing with OBS, not to get too technical, blah, 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 I have OBS running on another PC, and if you install this NDI plugin, it will let you capture that video from the other PC. All right, so I'm going to switch, let me get my OBS up here. I'm going to switch to this other scene so you can see what I'm doing, because the lights are too bright. There you go. I think you can see us. All right, what do I have here? I think you see that pretty good. So I got myself a 4K webcam, and I'm going to open it up and try it on here, so we can see. I mean, it's not going to do 4K in OBS or nothing like that, if it does 4K at all. But let's see what happens. Let's see. Hey Dale, let me see who's in here. We got Guitar Hack, 2019 Chaos, Judd. How you doing, Judd? And Ed. No, I didn't get a new green screen. I still got the same green screen. I got a cloth green screen now. So let's open this sucker up. If I have to. Oops. Let me see. Actually, I might not have to use it. Nope. This should open up. I don't want to tear anything. Oh, here it is. Here's the tape. It's so hot in here. I think what makes it so hot, not necessarily the lights I got going on, but just the computer draws a lot of heat, and I got two computers on underneath my desk. And actually, it's a very warm day. It was near 80 today up in Hanover, PA. All right. So let's see if we can. Okay. Allure-Tech, something like that. I expect this to be kind of like a Brio knockoff, but it was cheaper. And And surprisingly, Best Buy had these. Oh, you know what? Uh-oh. Oh no, I thought I was going to need a USB-C, which I do have anyway, connection. All right. So actually quite a really long cable, which is good. All right. Let me see. I guess this is a. I guess I can. I'm not even sure what this is. Anywho, but that's the actual camera right there. So, and look, I can connect it. Oh, it's not very. Connect the tripod to that. I tried to connect the tripod to this. The camera you're seeing now, I have two C920s. This one's on the other computer, and this came out on the C920. It just, the whole thing, it's like glued in there. It came out. So, anywho. All right, so let's hook this up here. Looks like it has an on and off button, which I've never seen that on a camera, webcam before. So this should go in one way, and it does. And we're gonna stick this up. Oh, how am I gonna do that? There we go. That might work. All right. And I got a port open in front of this PC. Ooh. There we go. Not that way. There we go. All right, so I heard a ding. Let's see if OBS picks this up. I'm gonna mute my camera here. You'll still be able to hear me. Let me mute this. All right. Hey, Brian. Just checking out some new toys, I guess. This webcam, this cheap webcam, actually wasn't that cheap. This cheap webcam that I got. Oh, I have the camera. You can't see. All right, let's see if let me see if I can, if it sees it, video capture device. Okay. And there it is. It sees it. And I have to do some adjustments, actually. I need to do, let me rename this 4K so I know which is which. 4K. All right. And I need to add some, I got to change the resolution to custom. And it is giving me 4K or all that stuff. I do have the option, but it's not going to output 4K. Let's just do 1920 by 1080 and let it match. All right, now I need to have a filter because you're seeing me, but you can see how bright it is. All right, I think I can fix that. Let me put a filter on here. Actually, let's see what would default. If it comes with any configure video. Oh, yeah, I can do some. I want camera control, exposure. That's what I want. I want that down. Oh,
That's not too bad right there. All right. It's not bad at all, actually. Let's see what it looks like on the stream. Now, see what with the Logitech, I have to use a separate software called G-Hub, but it only works with Logitech because I have to turn down exposure and I have to always run that. And of course, this is not Logitech, so that software is not going to see this. So I have to manually, it's got these default settings. You can change it a little bit. The only thing bad with those, it doesn't save anything. So I would have to go back there. But I just changed it. But I'm pretty impressed with this. I'm definitely impressed with this quality. And then definitely impressed with this. This was, now it's 4K, so I'm supposed to be able to record this in 4K video. It's hard to access. I got too many lights going on. It's going to wash it out. Let me switch to that other camera again real quick so you can see the name of it. There you go. You can see it better there. I got this at Best Buy. It was 130 bucks. Now, if they had the Brio, if you can find a Brio, it's like, I think retails are like $199, but of course everybody's overpricing it right now, gouging, because you can't find it in a lot of places. And they're selling it for more than the retail price. But I thought I'd try this off-brand thing. So far, it looks pretty good. Let me go back and see. Let's see if I can get it working with the green screen. Put a filter on there. I got to put a. I can put it. Oops, cancel. I got to put a chroma key on. All right, and that is weird. Oh, there we go. All right, I have to do some cropping. Let's do some cropping. I need to put so you got to put these separate filters on for, okay. So I want to crop out anything that's not showing a green screen. I have to crop that out. So I got to do the bottom first. Let's go by 200. Let me say about 300. Good enough. Let's go to the left. Let's do about 300. I need more than that. This is this has got, looks like definitely a wide angle, which I like that. I'd rather have a wide angle. Okay, 600 there. Let's go to the left. 500. Oh, that's wrong. That's top. And with the right, that's too much. Let's do 300. All right. That's good enough to start with. I got that one light that's in the way. And the top, the top. I think the top's all right. All right, let's close that. Let's do the, now I got to go back into the chroma key. Get that working. All right, I need to get it back. Oh, there we go. All right, still needs some adjusting, as you can see. Yeah, it feels like I'm trapped. I tell you, I got another unboxing. I'm gonna the big ones for last. But let me. My wife said get both. I'm thinking I'm gonna get one or the other, but watch this other thing I got. All right, let me get back on my filters again and play with that chroma key again. I need to. I have to arrange my lights a little bit better. That's not too bad. Actually, let's see if what else might do it if yep, this might help. Let me see, configure video. But actually, oh, that was the wrong one. That was the wrong camera. Oh man, properties, filters. Let me crop some of that top out a little bit. Let me crop some of that top. And we have a little bit of noise up there on the right and the left, and Pixie Lab. Yeah, you know what I do? I do a thumbnail on here. I just get a pose and I name it and just take a snapshot with the Windows snippet tool. And I'll use that. And I'm using, before I would use my text, because I like the text better in DaVinci Resolve. But I've been using it in here. It's okay. In OBS. I'll just take a snapshot of it. All right, let's see. I got to get a little bit better. Can't quite get that right. All right. It's not too bad. I still got some noise going on. But if I range, I'm impressed with the camera. Definitely impressed with the camera. And I'll see if it does 4K video. It's not going to do 4K on here. The output will be 4K, but I'll see if I can do a 4K video. Properties. Configure. All right. Some of these might. See how it did get away. It did get rid of some of the noise, but I have it on automatic. But let's see. I don't want it on automatic. It actually leaves a little more light. Let me turn all these lights out. See if that happens. Now, if I turn both, let's see. Hey, that's pretty impressive. I have no lights on me. Normally, I would have to have lights on me. That ain't bad at all, except for the color of my face, which I can fix. Not in there. I had to go into. Let me go into. I'm going to the camera software, which it's not going to remember it, but and now it will not open the camera software. No, because it's already open. That's why. All right, let's see if I can do gamma. The white balance is not quite right. That's on automatic too.
This is taking too long. I gotta go.
I can't hear it.
This is taking too long. I gotta go. I thought you were going to do a box.
Oh, I'm live.
I knew I was live.
Okay.
Come on, Skylar. I'm teasing you.
Okay. Well, my wife said it's taking too long for the unboxing. All right, saturation. I need a hue control. I do not have a hue control. gamma. Nah. All right. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to apply a filter in I'm going to apply a filter in OBS for the camera. I'm going to a color correction. I should help the well, I can see my light there. All right, now we want to do the hue. There we go. Close. That's not bad at all. That is pretty good. Well, not now. I drew it back a little bit, but still, it still seems I'm still a little too bright. But my green screen needs it right now. Let me. That don't look bad, really. Oh, got the wrong. Let me go back into. Get back to filters, and let me drop. Where'd my filters go? They're gone. Hold on. Hold on. There it is. I was in the wrong one. Okay, color corrections. I hope this doesn't. Oh, I think that's pretty good. Let's see what it looks like on the stream. You know, I'm looking on the stream. It's only, of course, whatever you're seeing. So it's probably, that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. I just took this picture. I made this picture yesterday, the day before. I took all the guitars from the stand and just got it setting against the wall. So those are my 7 guitars I have. All right, so let's see. That is this. I'm very impressed with it. Oop. Get it to the right angle. Here, let's switch cameras so you can see better. Once again, let me. All right, let's get back on this. See, I turned the lights off. Now you guys can't see. It's hard for you. It's all about lighting with this deal here. But anyway, there you go. Very impressed with this. And Best Buy have these for $130. I'm really impressed with it. And it did have the options to do 4K. So I'm really impressed with this. Okay, so we have another unboxing, but I'm not going to demonstrate this. I'm not even with it. I'll open it up. I'll do it later. I have to learn how to use it. Okay, what else? What else do you think I would have got? Yeah, it's I just got a webcam, Dale. That's all. I got a webcam. Wanted a 4K. I wanted a better webcam. Or I was thinking about getting one of these digital cameras, mirrorless cameras. You know, they're pricey. Like the cheapest ones are around $500. So, however, this off-brand that Best Buy has, it looks like it's doing pretty good. All right, here's the other thing. I'm not gonna. Here's the other thing. Here it is. I'm not gonna open it up, but because I have to learn how to use it. So I have to look. I'm gonna have to turn on the other screen because it's. Can you see what that is? Let me turn the, I'm going to turn the, all right, let me turn the light on so you can see. I can turn both lights on actually. That's what that is. This is a digital, it's a mirrorless digital camera. It's a Sony A6000, and it's like a 6-year-old camera. Actually, the recommended mirrorless cameras to do live streams with is a Sony 5100, which is older. You can't find them anymore. So this is the next one up. They had actually, this is a open box, but everything's new, nothing's wrong with it. So they knocked $40 off, and I still get the same warranty. But they said this is fine if you're just doing live streaming, and my wife said get both of them. You know, I got this extra money from my severance that we're just banking, actually, you know, putting away for a rainy day. But all right, let me now I need to get, all right, so that's too bright on there. So let me go back to, let's turn that off and go back to my C920 and actually my software. I got it. Holy mo! Oh, that's wrong. That's wrong. That's the wrong exposure. There we go. Now this is my C920. But it looks like the other one, the new one is really sensitive to light. So this needs a lot of light. So that's a good thing. Yeah, this is my C920, and I'll go back to the Allure Tech. So let me turn that off. But I have the lights on now. So this takes in more light, and I can't keep the same settings, which you probably wouldn't, because it probably has a different type sensor. But let's see what happens if I manually turn that down. I don't know if it's going to help, because normally it's the exposure you need to shut down. Yeah, see, that's not going to help that much. I'm getting like noises from this chair. But anyway, turn this light down. All right, turn one of them down. Not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, this is the turn these lights on. So those lights are actually too bright for this camera. But if I turn one of them up, not right on me. Oh, you know what's making noise? You guys can't hear it. I'm using my, I don't like, see this has I don't like the bulb in that one. That's not too bad. I'm impressed with that. So there you have it. So I got my guitar hooked up, but it's like vibrating every time I move the string, and I'm hearing it in my ear. All right, so Let me switch cameras again. Actually, I can fix that real quick. Let's do. Oh, you know what? You know what I forgot to open the. Like I said, for the Logitech cameras, the newer Logitech cameras, you need to download this program called G Hub. And here I can. What it does, it remembers the settings, whatever you change, so you can see that much better now, except for the light from the for the green screen. So I got that. We got that. A Logitech. It was 130 bucks at Best Buy. And it says, actually, you can see, you can probably make out that what it's doing back there. See, it says it does 3840 by 2160. I don't, 3840, sounds like 4K to me, but what do I know? And then we got this. So, yeah, I'm using StreamYard. Okay, I'm using StreamYard I'm streaming live through StreamYard. All right, let me switch cameras again. Okay, I'm using StreamYard to stream live, right? And I said this earlier, if you missed it, I'm using OBS. And then OBS has a feature called Virtual Cam, meaning if if you're using StreamYard or Zoom, if it supports Virtual Cam, it will see that, like it says OBS Virtual Cam. You can do that, and then you can do you can do a billion things with OBS, and whatever you're doing in OBS, StreamYard is going to see. I should be on the lapel, but I might, hold on. I should not be on the camera. I should be on, I'm not.
All right, I should be on this mic now. My bad. So you probably, I don't know if you guys heard me or not. Yeah, camera mic. You don't camera. I don't use no camera mics on webcams. They're all terrible. So the whole time I had the wrong mic on the whole time. Sorry. I'm using this connected through the built-in sound card. So which is a Realtek, and I thought it was on there. It was not. So sorry about that. But now I'm probably sounding good now, right? Yeah, they had 3 or 4 of them at Best Buy. At the one I had in York, the Best Buy I went to in York. Yeah, it was real. Yeah, they had 3 or 4 of these, which is surprising. Nowhere else, Best Buy, I don't see any more webcams ever at Walmart or Target. Never see. Yeah, my bad. It might have been using this. And when I checked, I thought I was on the, see, I need to be on the, it's called the microphone Realtek Audio. I wasn't on there, and I thought I was. My bad. But this is pretty impressive. Now I'll do some video in 4K. Now the new camera I got, it's not 4K, but it's still going to do better than for just plain quality. It's going to look better. I had to learn how to use it. It's just that I have to plug into my HDMI. I know, Brian. I mean, Hack, you got the Cam Link, right? Which they're like, I don't know what you paid for it, but they're like 130 bucks now, and most places are at them. So I have this deal here. Maybe you're not going to be able to see that. Here, I got this like maybe a couple years ago, because to use with my actually, let's see what that is. You can make, I think you can make that out. So I got that about close to 2 years ago to use with, yeah, about 2 years to use with my camcorder and HDMI. So what it is, I got with the new camera I got, I want to use HDMI out. But this is not as good as a, I don't think that's going to do 4K, where I think the CamLink, I think the, and I might be wrong, Hack. I think the CamLink you got will do 4K if you got 4K coming into it. I'm not sure. But they're like $130. Yeah, $130. But like I said, most people are out of it right now. Yeah, so but you probably got it when it was cheaper. But since the pandemic, they all went crazy. They went out. But so this is definitely more. I can tell this is more sensitive, which is good. But it's gonna. I have to change things around if I'm using this camera versus the other camera. But I'm like a camera freak. Every time they get something new, I'll always try to get it. But the C920s, you could get it for like $50 before the pandemic. Even the I think the Brio one time you could get for like $170, $69. Hey Bobby, so who we got in here? We got Music Therapy Laz. Yeah, Laz, I know you just got a new computer and everything, which to get your better quality out, you're going to need a better computer. And I think you got, I don't know what your specs, but I'm assuming you got a real nice one. And it's all about the lighting, so you don't get the ghosting. You need a hefty PC. I got this one here I built about almost a year ago, and I have a lot of issues with it. It's still, I get it to run. I mean, sometimes it won't boot up. I've got to reboot it. And I don't have all the parts to troubleshoot it. It's a pain in the butt. Plus I have this cable management. So it's not that big of a deal, but you turn a computer on when it should start. But I have that issue where it doesn't, it'll start, but it'll hang, and I got to restart, and it's always fine. And so right now I'm running this computer below the recommended settings for the memory, because it'll run good when I have it at the right settings, and all of a sudden I'll get these reboots. But when I run it at default settings, which it lowers the RAM speed to below what it should be running at, I've never had a problem when I'm doing. And to me, it's not that much of a difference in performance. It's nothing you can see. And I got it for video editing, and it's great for that. But like I said, this is going to help when you're doing live stream. Like, look, I got you can look at your, if you're ever doing a live stream, and if you're using OBS, you can look at your CPU usage. Mine's going anywhere between 3 and 6% right now, which is nothing. And so this computer, like I got a Ryzen 30 800X, and I think it can boost up to 4.5 gigahertz or 4.4 if it needs it. I don't overclock it. I did when I first got it, but I don't like overclock it. And I got 32 gigabytes RAM. I got a high-end video card. It's RX 2070, and I think just for the video card alone, I think I paid $430 for, which it's a gamer's video card. I don't game, but and I think I'm having issues with that too. I notice when I'm watching a video, I'll get artifacts on the sides sometimes, and I just hate dealing with. So I don't think I'm building anymore. It's just because you build everything yourself. You got to deal with the separate manufacturers. Whereas if you get a Dell, they're going to take care of everything. It can be a pain. This thing, because I got all these lights in here and all this cable management, it would be a nightmare for me to take that apart again. But actually, I was thinking about selling this other Ryzen I have, this it's not quite as powerful as this. I don't have any issue with that, but it's not as powerful as this one. Think about selling that and going back to Intel, building an Intel like an i9, because I've never had issues with all the many Intel PCs I've built. I never had an issue with I probably built 20 some PCs in the last 20 years, 25, 30, whatever. It seems like I never have any issues with, other computers that I fixed before, but not anything I built. Yeah, this PC, actually the other one's fast enough too, but the other one I have, it's a 3600X in there. And that processor, I have a different, I don't have an NVIDIA video card in that one. That one has a Radeon X580, an older card, and it was like a third of the price of this. And you can tell the difference. I don't like the software comes with it. But if I'm trying to do a live stream, it's just not as smooth as it is on this one. So I like NVIDIA better. Excuse me. I've been coughing all day. Hold on, Ed. I'll tell you. Okay, so you got virtual cam running. Yeah, because you'll see it on the top, and you can have it set up when it's running all the time. Okay, so you get that running, right, Ed? Let's say you used StreamYard before, right? When you go in StreamYard, when you know the where it says cam mic, here I'm clicking on it now, and then look on camera, you should have the option for like OBS virtual cam or something like that. And then it's going to pick up whatever is playing in OBS. That's all it is. So this way with OBS, you can do, your green screen, you can, put all your pictures up on there, have 80,000, things, you do your text. Because unless you have the pay version on StreamYard, you can't do overlays and stuff like that. You might be able to do some, but I don't know exactly. So I don't know if it's making sense, Ed. So like you start your OBS and make sure it's on top there. Virtual cam is on the top. Hold on. If you go under tools and virtual cam, you can set it to auto start. That's how I have mine. So this way you got that running. Set up a stream in StreamYard. You can set it to go later like I did. I did mine 3 hours ago, set up to go at 5:30. and obviously I set the wrong mic. But I've used this already, so it's still defaulting to, because I used this last time, this virtual cam. Now there's one thing, I couldn't get virtual cam to work at first on StreamYard. So said I had to disable, I had to enable or disable hardware in the settings in Chrome, because I use Chrome all the time. So I had to go into, where is that at? Advanced. I think I had to enable hard. I can't find it. Use hard. Yeah, here it's under. If you go in settings, I'm using hardware acceleration, and once I did that, it worked right in Chrome. But you would go to settings, hit those 3 dots. You'll see settings, and then go all the way to the bottom. It says advanced, and you'll see where it says system, and it says use hardware acceleration when available. Now that might be dependent upon what kind of video card you use. I got this high-end video card, so it might work for you right off the bat. I don't know. When you start virtual cam, I get that screen and screen effects. I don't know what you mean. When I start virtual cam, virtual cam is just on. You don't see nothing. You won't see nothing until you bring it into another application, like I said, StreamYards. Yeah. And there's another thing I mentioned earlier, if you install this NDI plugin, I don't know if that comes with it by default anymore. And you have it on, hey Laz, if you have it on, hey EJ. Oh, here real quick, EJ, I got a webcam and I got a digital camera that I'm going to use for live streaming. Here, let me switch. I'll just show you real quick. I got this. I got this at Best Buy. It was $130, and I'm using it now. I'm pretty satisfied with it. It says it does 4K. I'm not doing 4K right now. Even if I was, it wouldn't be doing it. But I'm gonna see what it looks like when I record in 4K. And so I can tell you, it's more sensitive to light, which is good than it is than the C920. So that's good. And then I also bought. It was an open box. I bought a Sony A6000. Back on it. I got this. It was an open box special. It was like $40 off. It's pretty expensive, but this is the cheapest thing out there that I could find to do live streams. It's like a 6-year-old camera. Came out 2014, but they said that's all you need, and obviously you don't even need that. But I just wanted to try to get a little bit better video quality, and so all right. So right now I'm on this 4K. I opened that up, but the Sony I'll open it up later. I'm gonna have to. I don't even know how to use it. I don't know the first thing about it. But let me switch back to my 920. Okay, I'm on my 920 right now, and oh, they both look good. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. You see the left one is my 920, the right one. See, it's got more light coming in on the 4K one. But I'm really satisfied. I was surprised. Yeah. So, but the like I said, I'm going to read up. I'll probably do something tonight. If not tonight, tomorrow on the digital camera. It's a mirrorless camera, and I think Best Buy had it for $550, but they didn't have any new ones. They had this open box one. They knocked $40. They had $40 off it, but the next most expensive thing, they had a 6000 with a telephoto lens that went for $700, which is still considered cheap for a digital, believe it or not, for a digital camera. But the next one up, the 6100, they went $848. It was like $300 more than this, more than $300 for. The features it had, it's not going to affect the streaming quality. So to me, it didn't make much sense. But I mean, everything I was reading up, looking at, what kind of mirrorless camera to do live streams on, they said to use the, you know what, I got to turn, yeah. They said to use you can't find the older Sony 5100s. That's a real older camera. But they said it's fine if you can find them, you get them used. But the next one up is 6000, which supplies are going down on there, I guess, because they're probably. And the next one up from theirs is a 6100. Then you could keep them going up to, I think, talking to Brian. What's Brian from Canada? I forget his last name. The musician, the photographer. He said get the 6600, but that was like. It's like, I don't know, that might have been close to 2000. I didn't want to spend what I spent. But let me go back to let's go back to the 4K one. All right, let's turn that off. I still need to. See, now it's starting to get dark outside, so I can do some more adjustments. Actually, let's do it this way. Configure video. So the thing is, oh wow, I didn't do that. Okay. Actually, Actually, now since it got dark out, I might be able to. Seems like I got to use audio, but I shouldn't have to do it like that. I mean, alto. I'm playing with the exposure settings. The default, it's got default Windows settings on it. But let me go back into my settings here and go back in my color correction. So now I need to. Yeah, but it's not too bad. A little more contrast. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Oh, except for, nope, I gotta play with that chroma key filter here. Let's see. Ah. Let's see, do this. Whoa. Nah. I've got to, you know what, I think I have to keep the default, I have to keep the default settings, the exposure on automatic. Let me see, properties. Seems like it works better when I have it on. Yeah, I don't like that. See, I gotta turn one of the lights out. And it's still a little washed out. But now I can use my filter. Ooh. Still not. Still too bright. It's all, you just got to play with it and play with it and play with it. And this doesn't, like I said, this is usually some kind of default. If you ever use settings on a like generic webcam, like a non Logitech, it doesn't have software that comes with it. So you're at mercy of what it comes with, the default. It's like, all right, so now I'll have to keep both cameras on. I mean, both cameras, both lights on. Okay. And I still don't like the way, the green screen is looking. I gotta play around it. Yeah, nothing. I'm just talking about these. There's nothing missing. Is Brian Finger's guitar, is he still around? Last I heard, he left the country. Somebody, I don't. That's what I heard. I don't know how accurate that is. Now I have two lights on. on me and 2 lights on the green screen. But I'm not getting the... It's not doing the green screen real well, not in my opinion. Yeah, it shouldn't be. No, it should be better. Yeah, it seems like I have to use. Oh, that might help a little bit. Yeah, I might have to use gamma. Yeah, it definitely works different than the. Yeah, see, you got to set it right, and then I'm too transparent. And actually, it could be. It could be the. I just need to tweak my lights where they're at too. But I think it's more not having the choice of just using default video settings. Configure video. Oh, see what that does. That does nothing. Backlight. This does nothing. That setting does nothing. Weight balance. This might do something. That does nothing. Actually, it did do something. I got that off. Saturation, brightness. Let's see what. Nope. And the only thing, let me see. I got to keep that on. That's weird. That's weird how, oh, now that's actually, oh, that's pretty good right there. That's pretty good. And then I can change the hue and, it's funny, see, when I have the C920 on, I have to have lights on me. With this, it's too much, the lights are too bright. Go figure. See, I have to have the lights on for the, and on this one, I have to have, on the 4K one, I have to have the lights off. Not a big deal. Actually, that's not, but that's definitely not bad at all, really. Yeah, I know, it's transparent. This is not bad, but I can't, it's just like I can't keep the same settings, and it's, on camera, but it's fine. I'm satisfied with it. I'll get decent results with it. Let me see something here. Actually, there we go. Yeah, I can get some decent results with it. As you can see my, oh, wrong camera, it's saying. I mean, wrong camera, wrong light. I moved the wrong light. Let me see if I do this. That's even worse. What's happening? There we go. Oh, that's better. So, except it's not, I don't want it on me. Okay. All right, let me do one more setting and I won't bug you guys anymore. Color pad. Let's do, yeah, all right, that's good. And then contrast, little contrast right there. Man, this thing is really sensitive to light. All right, I'm reading you, I'm Ed Dana. So when you use Virtual Cam in OBS, don't have any other camera inputs selected in OBS. Let Zoom or StreamYard select the camera. When you have OBS running, Ed, and you have the virtual cam running, it's on Tools. You have to make sure it's on Tools. And then Virtual Camera, you see it on the bottom. Make sure it's on Auto Start, so you know it's running. You know when it's on. When you open up OBS, it's on. It's running. So this way, when you're doing something in, let's say Zoom, or as I said before, or in StreamYards, you should have that option. My option is called, when I'm here, my option is called camera. It is OBS. It's called OBS Camera. That's what I'm using. And the other options I have is, actually, there's OBS Virtual Cam. See what happened with mine? Before, you didn't have you had to download a plugin for Virtual Cam. Now it comes, and I just put this plugin like 3 weeks before this built-in one comes. So I think I have two choices. So you should have like whatever OBS, like I have an OBS camera I could pick from, which is what it's using right now, or OBS Virtual Cam. So I don't know if you have both, but I think I have both because I downloaded a plugin, but you don't need that. Does that make any sense? It should work, and actually, yeah, it should work, and it shouldn't put any more. I wouldn't think it's going to put any more, need any more power on your system, because it's just using what it's seeing in OBS. Actually, let me look on this one. You know what? I can do this. Let me check this other computer here. Let's see if I have those options in. It's not going to let me log in twice, I don't think. But I'll check that later. But yeah, you don't need to plug in. If you have the updated version of OBS, which you can update it just by going on, have it open. You should see help, and then check for updates is on top. I have version. Oh no updates. I have version. It's 2.26.0.2. I have that version. And it's gonna update whatever version is there. Yeah, so it should work for you. Well, I was using last night when I was on Dave's channel. I have it, where'd I put it? I have this old camera. It's not old. I guess I got this about a year ago. Q2N 4K. And it does 4K when I'm doing recording a video, but it only does 720 when I'm doing a live stream. So I used it yesterday, and I got it looking good, but it's like finicky. If I switch from one camera to another one in that OBS, it'll lock up. I got deact. So it's a little, but it works. That thing was like $200 when I got it like a year ago. But I think I had like all these rewards things from Best Buy. I had like $200 worth of rewards or something. So I didn't know what to get, and I got that. Yeah, but the cool thing is, like, I can, I got OBS running on any computer on my network, and if I have that NDI plugin, I can capture whatever that screen's doing, or if I have a camera on there. Pretty cool. Yeah. You don't need, if you have Virtual Cam shown, it should work. You don't have to have the plugin. Like I said, I got my plugin before the updated version came out of OBS. If I would have known that, I wouldn't bother with the plugin. But it's working, so I don't have nothing to complain about. So there you have it. My two toys for today. This. Let's turn off the green screen. See what it looks like. Let's turn off. I gotta go into filters and oh, look at that. Why is it making that look blue? Why is that blue? That is not right. Why is that blue? Oh, let's go into, maybe it was set on. Why does that look blue? That is ridiculous. I don't have a blue, why does that look blue? That is weird. All right, I need to figure this out. Why is this blue? Let's go filters. Did I do something? Let me check. Color correction. It's got to be the hue. When I mess with the hue, no. Saturation. That is weird. Oh, gamma. Nothing. It makes it look. That is weird. It should not look like it. It should look like. Here, I'll turn it off on this. Filters, turn off that. Oh. It should look like that color. That is weird. All right, so now, oh, can't do that one. It looks like I have an actual blue sheet up, which is nowhere near blue. God damn it. Oh, I'm cussing. Configure video. This is, oh my gosh. Gain doesn't do nothing. That is weird. Is it the white balance? Oh, let's try. Let me go back to default settings, which I just did, and it still looks. It's got a zoom control. Ooh. We don't want that. Exposure. Well, I can't figure this out. Why does it look? It looks blue, but I'll work on it. Other than that, it's all right. Anywho. All right, I'm going to end this and play around. I got to take a break because I'm like soaked because of all the heat in here. So thanks for stopping by. Hey Ryan, how you doing? I just got a new webcam and I'm trying it, and it's not bad, but for whatever reason, it's making my green screen look this color, which is not a problem because you're going to be using it as a green screen, but it shouldn't be blue. It's nothing like that color. And then I also got a digital camera, which I'm going to do some live streams with. I'm satisfied with this camera. I mean, pretty satisfied with this. So, all right. So thanks for who's ever left, who I didn't bore to death. Fenner Guru was in here, I missed. So sorry, Dwight Bailey and whoever was in here, if you were in here. Thanks for stopping by. I never went on YouTube, so I don't know. I'm just here, so I don't know how many people are in there. But whoever stopped by, thank you. And I'm going to mess around. I'm going to take a little break. Then I'll read up on this, on the Sony, and I'll do some streaming with that. So, guys, we shall see you later. And thank you so much for coming in. Dale, Ed, Dana, Truth, Guitar Method, Ryan, and I think EJ was in here. Music Therapy Laz was in here. Laz Guitars, and I think the Hitman was in here. Bobby Clipper. And half the time I had the wrong mic on. So, all right, guys, we'll see you later. Thank you for stopping by. Bye. Which camera am I on? Bye. Bye. Bye.